What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Rewind. Today, me and Anish are going to give you our WrestleMania 42 predictions. The Swami has his hat on and is ready to go to work, man. So, dude, let's just jump into it, man. What's our opening match on night one?
Opening match, night one. The very first match is going to be on ESPN2. We got The Vision with Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShow Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight.
Yeah, so this is I think this is one of the ones that's free, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like on ESPN. So this is social media. I want to say on Raw they said the video of IShow Speed and Logan Paul working out broke every WWE like YouTube view record or some shit because these dudes have massive fan bases and followings. So this is smart on WWE and ESPN's fault. What do you got cooked up in your brain, man, in the dome?
Listen, for this one, Swami's going to cook here, all right?
All right.
We're going to try to cook this whole episode, and if we don't, this episode's just going to get taken down before night two.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
just what's going to happen. Yeah. No one will ever know it existed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Listen, for this one, you want to you want to start off the night in a good mood for the fans. We want the fans to be in it, have the crowd riled up for the rest of the night. Mm-hmm. So I got the baby faces going over. Yep. LA Knight, the Usos. I mean, what better way than yeeting yan all over Las Vegas to kick off the night, right?
It just was wind it back or the whatever it is that it does. Like, so I think so too, and I think IShow Speed has really good facials, and he's pretty good athlete too. On top,
he's
of
an
everything.
insane athlete.
Yeah,
like,
so
he's really good.
Like
yeah.
He may not have the bulk and size of a Logan Paul, but the dude can jump and move and everything. So I think you're going to have some oh shit moments out of him in this match. But I'm with you. I think that you opening match, baby faces go home happy. The influencers are left licking their wounds. I assume IShow Speed's probably taking the pinfall in this one, but
probably
with all the build up to it, man. But I like it. I don't want to spend a lot of time on that one just because, it is what it is. It's your classic WrestleMania for everybody just before, we get any further and everybody's complaining about influencers and celebrities and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, it's WrestleMania. This is like what it was built on. So, like, maybe go cry somewhere else. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. And I hate to say it, but you have to put Jacob Fatu over, don't you?
You have to. I mean, you have to.
I hate it. I hate it for Drew McIntyre, where it's like, again, he's in this spot where it's like, hey, man, good soldier, great hand, a couple of handfuls of weeks with the title. We've moved on, and you got to take another L. Like, I don't know, man. But Fatu's a monster, slimmed up. Is an absolute beast and a force, man. So, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I think Jacob Fatu's got to go over. This is the second match that's going to be free on ESPN, so you'll get these two matches both for free on ESPN. My only worry about this is an unsanctioned match. You got to have some brutality to this.
Yeah.
Like, in an unsanctioned match, the way they've been building it, you got to have some brutality. So, hopefully they don't shy away from that because it's on ESPN.
Right.
But I think all rumors point to Drew McIntyre going off to film Highlander after this.
Good for him, yeah.
If there is ever a time for him to take a loss, now is probably the best time.
Yeah, and in a big way, taking some of these, probably do something nasty in this, and it's going to be brutal, and I'm going to have my popcorn ready. I always love, these two will definitely deliver. In one straight out of the Swami's playbook in February, when you called this, it's not quite the tag team TLC match we wanted, but they sure as hell went with a fatal four-way for the women's tag championship. I was glad this one finally came together. What's the Irresistible Forces versus Charlotte, Alexa, Bailey, Lyra, and the Bella Twins. Are those who is it that has is it Nikki that was hurt?
Yeah, Nikki Bella. I think she has like an ankle issue, or I'm not sure what the issue is, but she has some sort of injury that this match is still up in the air. We're recording this Friday morning,
right
before WrestleMania, so her injury's still up in the air. So this could be get the bleep ready. Could be
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. But there are rumors if Nikki Bella is healthy, that could open up a match for Io and Asuka for night 2. So hopefully, we'll see how it plays out. Hopefully we'll get some more information tonight by SmackDown.
Yeah, I think too, like I saw there's a big push online for that match. They're like, no, let the girls have their match. And to your point, it seems like it's more of a failsafe than anything to be like, hey, like, we need a fourth. You can't have a fatal 4-way with 3 teams, so we got to get somebody else in there.
I mean, honestly, let Asuka double duty if she needs to. I mean,
if
this is
anybody
on 2
could,
separate nights.
If anybody could, it's definitely her. She is a primetime player. Who you got in this one, man?
Man, this is like... So, this is very predicated on if the Bella Twins wrestle, because I think if the Bella Twins are in it, I think they're going to get the win. Why else bring the Bella Twins into this type of matchup?
Yeah,
if you're not going to give them one last run with the tag titles,
which they never had because they didn't exist when they were in there before.
Exactly.
Right? So
exactly. So I feel like it's the perfect way to kind of put a bow on their careers. Mm-hmm. Because who knows, this could probably be their final run for all we know. And I feel like if they're healthy and they're going to be in it, I'm going to go with the Bella Twins. But you can really talk me into anybody in this matchup, really.
Yeah, I'm with you. If the Bella Twins are in it, I'm going to put the Bella Twins over. If they're not in it, I'm just keeping the belts on the Irresistible Forces. Cause
makes sense.
I think you can go elsewhere with Charlotte and Alexa. Same thing
Bailey
with Bailey.
And yeah.
So you've got avenues outside of that. There's not really anything going on with the Irresistible Forces. The match that you called that was going to happen, the Swami had his hat on early. Like I said, man, go back and watch these old episodes. Nish over here cooking all the time, man. So AJ Lee versus Becky for the Intercontinental Championship, and good job on Becky's promos hyping this one up for this. She's done, I don't know, she's underrated on this aspect of this run because she's really played chicken shit heel, a lot of layers to the character building up to this AJ Lee, and I'm really hoping that AJ hits another gear and we kind of get a banger out of this. Because I got to be honest, if we get to this match, result, before I give my prediction on the result aside, if this match is clunky again, I'm starting to put eyeballs on AJ and being like, okay, so what's going on? Like,
listen, I was about to spew off a hot take. You started getting into it. As Bill Simmons says, turn on the TikTok camera.
Yeah.
Because, look, AJ Lee is awesome. What she did for the women's division, you can't take that away from her. But we're in a different game now, Chris.
It evolved.
Like she is. I hate to say it, but she, on the mic, not great.
Exactly.
In the ring, I know she can be great, but she hasn't been great since she's been back.
Exactly.
So I don't know if it's just that. The athletes nowadays are just way better. Like everybody is so good on the mic, in the ring.
Yeah.
Everything when it comes to wrestling nowadays, because of the developmental system, they've kind of worked into place with NXT and whatnot.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That you're not going up against like these no-namers like you did 10 years ago,
right.
11 years ago, right? And I think a lot of the nostalgia, for me at least, with AJ Lee is starting to wear off quick.
Yeah, it wore off for me about the second match. And I think she has kind of, the crazy gimmick. I think that would work really well as a heel. I have no idea how you could turn her heel. I think she would be better suited as a heel. But, again, I mean, look, dude, we're sitting in our chairs in our houses. We're not in the ring doing the work. Like, this is, I'm aware of what we are and what we're doing right now, but the facts are facts. Like, go back and watch those matches, and I think it's just the fact that, like you said, the entire division evolved, and hot take, it may have left her behind. So, hate to say that because, again, we're big fans, but it just is what it is.
Like the only good match she had was that tag team match, the intergender tag team match, but that was because there were so many moving parts that she didn't have to carry the match.
Yeah, and I mean,
by herself. So.
Dude, and Becky has done everything in her power to make these comeback matches good too. Becky is
so good,
overselling for her.
Yeah.
She's afraid of her. She's doing everything that you need your chicken shit heel to do. It's just clunky. It's just not working. So anyway, who do you think goes over in this one?
It's got to be Becky. I don't know what AJ's schedule is moving forward, but this is the Intercontinental Championship historically, especially for the men's side, has been the workhorse championship.
Right.
And you can't have the workhorse championship. I'm assuming they want that moniker to go with the women's title as well. Mm-hmm. You can't have the workhorse championship not show up on TV for months at a time.
Yeah. I'm
you
with
know?
you.
So I think it's got to be Becky. Unless, I mean, who knows? Unless AJ is going to be on a more of a regular, schedule from now on through SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I'm all for keeping it, but for me, it's got to be Becky Lynch.
I'm going to go the opposite way, and I agree with what you said as far as, what you need to do. I just have the feeling Becky's going to take some time off.
True.
And maybe another kid's on the table. I don't know, like what maybe she's got movie project. I mean, she can do freaking anything. So, for that reason, I'm just going to say AJ Lee, and to make sure 100% we predict this match correctly on the podcast.
Yeah, first match we've gone opposite ways. So
yeah, it is, man. So let's go down to the next one. Kind of hodgepodge. Seth Rollins versus Gunther. They really just sandwich this one in. And hey, man, good on them. For as short of a buildup as we've had, they've done their best with it. Pros. I just feel like this is just a way to get those two on the card.
Yeah, 100%. I think the Braun Breaker injury really kind of threw a wrench in this.
Okay, because it should have been Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, right?
Yeah, and also Ray
Gunther.
not getting healthy until recently also threw a wrench in this probably. But we'll talk about that more when we get to that. But if you're gonna do a hodgepodge match, these are the two best guys to do it with. It's going to be a banger match.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I don't even know if they've really worked much, if at all.
I don't think so.
So this is one of those. Anytime you have one of those type matches, you have that potential for that magic Shawn Michaels Undertaker chemistry that just happens sometimes, and I'm really hoping that's what this is going to be.
And also, I'm hoping because they're really kind of playing into the. Gunther, if he takes care of the Seth Rollins problems, Paul Heyman's gonna owe him a favor. I'm wondering if that's gonna be, hey, the favor is I'm gonna need a match with Brock Lesnar to retire him at SummerSlam.
Ooh, and that would be a giant feather in the cap too, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they're gonna play into that angle a little bit. But I do see
Swami cooking early.
Hey, gotta cook, man. Gotta get these takes off.
Yeah, dude.
The way I see, if I get a lot of takes off, one of them's going to hit.
Dude, yeah, in baseball, if you're right 30% of the time, you're a Hall of Famer.
That's pretty damn good.
So we're just going to apply MLB rules to our takes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you. And that would be great down the line, too, for Gunther to keep just retiring people down the line. So I assume Gunther goes over. What's your take on that one?
Yeah, I think Gunther's going to win, but I think we're going to get Braun Breaker returning here.
Okay, I got you.
And I think there's going to be some chicanery. I think he's going to cost Seth the match.
Yeah, that makes sense. And hopefully Braun Breaker's neck is better. Can we stop landing on our head, fella? You're too good, man, and too young for that shit. Let's go over to the women's world championship match. So it's Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan. And this build-up has been nasty. I mean, they just basically said, fuck it, we'll just beat the shit out of each other and let's just go. And Liv, when she knocked heads backstage with Roxanne, how this happened, because I did this to a guy once and I feel really bad about it. But we were doing he was running like a Mick Foley type gimmick, and so he was like, hey, like, hit me in the head with the chair, but hit me like 10 times. And I was like, I'm not going to hit you in the head 10 times with the chair. I was like, because I'm not pulling the chair, buddy.
Buddy, that's murder.
Yeah. And so I said, I'll do it. I think I was like 19 or 20. I was like, I'll do it, but you got to go down when you're hurt. I was like, if I hurt you like permanently, I was like, I'm going to just quit wrestling. And he was just like, and we were pretty good friends. Anyway, we got about 4 or 5 chair shots into it. The problem was my aim was great. So I hit the same spot 4 or 5 times. He goes in the back. This dude had a knot like this on his head, like swelled up. But which is like what Liv Morgan had. When those drain, you get these horrible black eyes. and he looked like a gothic superstar when he had those black eyes, because that blood drains down from your head, which is what Liv Morgan has, and she has turned that over into crazy eyes. Like, she looks absolutely nuts on this last encounter they had in the ring, like screaming, like completely unhinged, like every TikTok video we like to watch where people are fighting in Walmart. That's what it looks like. Like, she just has craziness in her eyes. So I'm looking for this match to be great. Anyway, two great workers beating the shit out of each other. I'm keeping the title on Stephanie. I know that's probably not what the plan is, but I've enjoyed this run, and I hope they just run this match back again. What about you?
Yeah. Listen, this is one of those rare can't lose situations for the WWE.
Yeah.
Whoever you put it on, it's going to be money regardless. You put it on Liv, she's probably one of your best women's stars out there outside of Rhea Ripley to market and be able to put in the main event scene. And if you keep it on Stephanie, you can set up all these banger matches with like Io and Rhea and whoever it may be. So to me, it's a win-win. I'm gonna just to swerve a little bit. I'm gonna go with Liv.
Okay, I like it.
I'm gonna go with Liv. But yeah, you're right. The build up to this has been awesome. Like, they did such a good job of like. I honestly can't tell. Like, I don't know if they actually hate each other or like this is because they're like legitly like fighting.
They're laying it in. There's not been I don't know if one started it and then the other one was like, receipts coming, bitch, or if they're cool with each other in the back. That's actually what you find out is when people are friends. That's usually when they're like, fuck it, just beat the shit out of me. Let's make it look good. And so, who knows whether they hate each other or like each other? We don't care. It's going to be a banger of a match. So looking forward to it.
This is the type of build up that Rhea and Jade should have had.
Agreed, dude. 100%. All right, like main event here: Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, with Pat McAfee in Orton's corner. And I think this is if Orton loses, McAfee leaves pro wrestling or whatever. Yep. So my thought process on this is I saw an interview where CM Punk was talking shit about Pat McAfee. So for me to put the Swami hat on for once, my thought is they're going to start running an authority gimmick with Pat McAfee representing TKO.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit. The last episode. Yeah.
So like that's what it looks like. That's probably where this is heading. And with that, I've got to say Randy Orton goes over. I assume that's kind of what most people probably think in the scenario, because Cody Rhodes probably has 6 more movies he needs to film too. And he's the hardest working champion in the business. So let that man have some days off. Yeah. But I'm kind of looking forward to that. I hope it is what I think it is and it works out that way. What do you think?
Yeah, match-wise, it should be a banger. It should be, theoretically.
Yeah.
So I don't see any issues there. The big thing is going to be what kind of chicanery are we going to get with this, right? Because if you're bringing Pat McAfee into this without some sort of future plan and you're just inserting him into this main event just because you want to boost sales, it's not going to go over well at all.
No.
But it
hasn't gone over well. Like, people aren't happy. Yeah,
exactly. So, I have a theory. I have a Swami theory that I'll get to when we get to night 2's main event. But,
okay, cool.
But yeah, I agree with you. I think Randy's going to go over here. I think they want him to win 15. Like, I think WWE just wants to have him get to 15 because that's rarefied air. And he's already in rarefied air. Yeah, exactly. And if anybody deserves it, it's Randy. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Outside of Cody, if it wasn't for injuries, Randy would probably be the hardest worker.
Oh, for sure.
In the business. So
yeah,
I think we're both on the same page there with Randy.
Cool, man. So who is your MVP of night 1? If you got to pick one person, MVP of night 1, I'll just go ahead and I'm going to go with Randy Orton because I think that he's standing tall at the end of this with a co-MVP going to Pat McAfee. What about you?
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. For me, I think I'm gonna go with Jacob Fatu.
Awesome.
I think he's gonna come out just looking like an absolute monster.
Yeah,
after this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, he is a monster. So
yeah, and I think that match is just gonna be a banger of a match. That might be like a steal the show.
Yeah,
type
and
match.
it's slotted for that. Second match and all eyes on you, unsanctioned. So you have all the tools at your disposal. All right, man. Let's go over to night 2. They starting off hot again on this one. Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar for free on ESPN, kiddos. If you don't have the ESPN Plus sanction.com whatever package you need to watch wrestling with it. So you get to watch this one for free. This build-up has been great as well. Really made Obafemi, at least in my eyes here. I assume Oba's got to go over. What do you think on this one?
Listen, if you're asking me, Oba has to go over. But if you're asking me, looking at the time slot they had this in, looking at the fact that it's on ESPN and Brock is a former UFC guy and he's probably the biggest mainstream guy you have, and you're trying to bring in casual fans, it wouldn't surprise me if Brock goes over here.
Yeah, I definitely could see that. I thought about that too. Plus it's one of those matches where the whole build-up has been Obafemi getting the better of Brock Lesnar, essentially. Yeah. So all the fans are like, the take I just gave, the take is Oba has to go over. No, he doesn't, because someone else has the pin. So sometimes they do these, but, and then they put Brock over and, maybe do something else. Who knows what surprises they have in store for this. But I hope that this one probably should be a, 10-minute, 8-minute match. Let's just, Biggie Langston slapping meat, baby. Let's go get it. So,
and listen, if you're going to have Brock go over, I'm okay with that decision, but Oba's got to get his win back.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could run this back at another pay-per-view. Yeah. I mean, so there's ways. I think what I've learned too is listening to some other podcasts and things, and they're right. WrestleMania isn't the end-all be-all anymore. A lot of some stories start at WrestleMania. Some stories are not finished at WrestleMania. So when you get a weird finish and you're like, what the hell? Like, maybe give them a couple weeks. Let's see kind of what's going on with it. So this could definitely be one of those scenarios. Just to be different, the next match, they didn't want to put the ladder match in the women's tag titles because they heard it on here and they were like, we can't give them full credit to the Swami. So we have a 6-pack ladder match with Penta, the champion, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. This is kind of cookie cutter for a ladder match because it seems like you always have got to have the Rusev guy in there. Like you used to have Kane used to be the token ladder match guy back in the day all the time with the high flyers. I think Penta retains. As much as I want Javon Evans to have the title, I think keep building him like you're building him. Nobody's sick of him. Everybody still loves him. I feel like an IC run that fell flat would hurt him more than it would help him. So my pick is just to leave it on Penta. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that too. I think Penta's gonna retain. You can talk me into any of these guys winning, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe anybody besides JD McDonough. I don't know. Yeah. but even then, that'd be a good story. Like, hey, like Dom had the IC title for so long, and now he's bringing it back to the clubhouse. Yeah. So you can really talk me into anybody, but I think Penta's gonna retain here.
And you're gonna have this one's gonna be a spectacle car crash. There's a bunch of crazy high flyers in this. So this
and another one that's free on ESPN. So it's gonna deliver.
So enjoy your popcorn at this one. So all right, next one. You have your United States title match: Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams with Little Yachty in his corner. Do you think it's time for Trick to go over on this one?
I think so. I also think we're gonna get a double turn here.
Okay.
I think we'll get people already love Trick. They love his entrance. They love singing along to it. Sammy's already been planting the seeds of trying to turn heel. People have been starting to slowly boo him. So this would be a perfect opportunity for a double turn. And I think this is the time to put the title on Trick. He's ready.
I wonder if they're going to pay a little homage to the Stone Cold Bret Hart thing in this if they try that.
Oh yeah. A double turn is tough to do. It's very tough to do, but
very rarely done. And but yeah, this is fueled up like that, Yeah. So So I'm with you. Trick Williams, I assume, goes over. Although if you do a double turn, Sammy cheats or something, and then all of a sudden, Trick passes out in a sharpshooter with blood streaming down his face. If you really want to go deep in your playbook.
I mean, they love to repeat history,
dude. If you want to play it back. So anyway,
you know what I would love to see here? I would love to see a returning Kevin Owens.
Oh, dude, yeah, man.
And I would love to see like a heel Sammy and Kevin versus Carmelo and Trick.
Oh, dude, yeah, that would be
program.
great.
I think that'd be fun too.
For sure. I'm still waiting for I hope we get it before they retire. Still would love Sammy versus Kevin World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania, just with their history. That's just me checking a box in my brain, so I can feel good movie. Another singles match after this. The Demon returns. The Demon versus Dominic Mysterio. So Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. I don't know. I feel like I know Dom had an injury. This build-up's been kind of cool. I'm a huge fan of the Demon character with Finn. So I assume that Finn's going to go over in this. But I don't know if we're still playing up the curse thing on Dominic or what we're doing. I assume at some point in time, I know Danhausen has something planned at WrestleMania. I don't know if they're going to be playing up the curses and all of those things too. So who knows? But this one is I could take it or leave it, to be honest. But I guess I'm going to go with Finn Balor going over on Dominic. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Finn. Dominic can afford to take this L. He'll be just fine. I do hate that they spoiled. That was going to be the Demon.
Same.
Finn Balor.
I think that it would have been a huge pop, especially with that WrestleMania. Crowd's pretty smart. Oh, yeah. So, like, if he had that Demon music had hit or whatever, man, they would have lost their freaking minds.
Yeah. But, and you can't have he's the Demon. You've already had him lose like the last 2 times he showed up.
Yeah, that's
you can't have him lose again.
No. And it's been a while since the Demon showed up, right?
Yeah, I think Edge at WrestleMania was the last time.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, 39, I think. Yeah.
So the semi-main event, Jade Cargill champion versus Rhea Ripley. Boy, this one is this build-up has been lackluster to say the least, especially compared to the other side of the women's championship. I mean, I don't know what makes sense in this match.
Same. Same.
Rhea can definitely afford a loss. Like, it maybe helps build Jade, and then it's like, if you put the title on Rhea, like, does it, this one just doesn't, I don't know. A swing and a miss on this build-up, and maybe it's just because I try to go back and watch all SmackDown. Sometimes, truth be told, I don't catch up on SmackDown for like a week or so, but I've watched these promos building up, and they just seem cookie cutter, nothing to them.
Yeah.
Like, we got to work on that Jade character. Like, she's got everything else. Great in the ring, or she's getting way better in the ring for sure. Great look, all those things. We gotta fix those mic skills. Do something with them.
Yeah, I think for that reason we're gonna see Rhea win.
Okay.
I think for that reason, her title reign has just been meh.
And it's another SmackDown title run that's been meh. Tiffany was saddled with it before this. Now Jade, and then at some point in time you got to be like, is it the booking that's hurting these title runs? Is it the talent? But I don't know. I will co-sign. I will say Rhea goes over. So we stay 100 on that one. And then the main event, which I am interested on your take, so I will let you take the lead on CM Punk, the champion, versus Roman Reigns. What do you got, Swami?
Yeah, so the big main event, the closure of the whole weekend, we got to have something happen here, right? WWE has a history of teasing stuff, playing, leaving things up to interpretation. Last year it did not pan out. We had Travis Scott, which was not what everybody was expecting.
No, swing and a miss.
A swing and a miss. Listen, this year they're already dropping breadcrumbs. CM Punk, John with Pat McAfee back and forth. Roman Reigns saying he likes Pat McAfee, subtweeting him, agreeing with Pat McAfee. I think at the end of night 2, we're going to see Pat McAfee, Roman Reigns, and The Rock.
Oh, wow. You think The Rock's going to make the comeback? Or
I think The Rock is going to make an appearance, especially because they're trying to build towards Saudi Arabia next year.
Yeah.
Which, who knows if we're even still going to be in Saudi Arabia next year with everything that's going on. But
yeah.
But I think they're trying to build to that too.
Dude, to your point, TKO board member The Rock, Pat McAfee, TKO
and you're building
guy.
up this authority.
Yeah, so like this, it would, it's the internet, the internet idea of, the TKO is ruining everything, and then they're just going to turn it into an angle and make money off of it. It's like they usually do. I like that. So are you saying, I guess you're going with Roman Reigns going over in this?
I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. And think of the faction of Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, The Rock, and Pat McAfee.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like Pat McAfee being the heel manager.
Oh, yeah, he's your Jim Cornette schmarmy heel, but he can actually bump and work, so you can beat the shit out of him and get some value for the beatdown. I'm with you.
I do hate turning Roman heel again, just because, like, he had that 4-year run with the Bloodline and all that, but I feel like Roman's at the point where he's not going to get booed anyways.
Yeah, I mean, and Roman's, he's a great heel.
Yeah,
he's a great babyface too, but he runs, his babyface run was off of the heel run to where he was so cool on the heel run that it was easy to turn him babyface, way easy to turn him heel again. I think he's one of those guys that can do both. Obviously, Hall of Famer, fantastic talent, and can't wait to see him and Cody in Street Fighter. So, all right, man. So your MVP of night 2, it sounds like you've already painted the picture, man.
Yeah, I think for me, the MVP is going to be Roman Reigns.
Got you.
I think with everything going on, with the build to their match, with how I hope it's going to end, him standing back on top, taking back what's his.
Right.
Everything he's been talking about for the last 2 years when he didn't have the title. Trying to get the business back to where it needs to be. Also coinciding with what Pat McAfee has been saying.
Yep.
So it just makes sense.
Dude, I'm with
you.
I
guess you can say the MVP is going to be hopefully this new faction. Comes out. Yeah.
We'll just call him TKO. I like it, man. Dude, I agree with you. I think Roman Reigns MVP coming out of night 2. Dude, any final thoughts? Anything else that you want to throw in before we wrap up this prediction video?
No, man. Do we want to just in case it happens, talk about Io versus Asuka? I don't know if it will or not, but
let's throw that in there. And I think in that one, I think that would, if you kind of gave them 10, 15 minutes, dude.
Cook.
Well, yeah, dude. Yeah. Like Io is a primetime player. Maybe let's stop doing the in between the ropes dive after the. I don't know how she's okay after this. She's probably not okay. She's one of those, like, did you watched Unreal too, right?
Yeah.
Like, she is all that is a company player. Like, she's going to not tell you about any injuries she has, and she will continue on doing her job because she loves it that freaking much, which makes you love her even more. Like when you see her in that. So, if this match does happen, I'm hoping Io goes over, and I still feel good moment. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, if it does happen, I think Io's going to go over.
But also, that could be one of those, almost match of the night if that happens. That could be a sleeper where people wouldn't expect it to just go off. If the crowd's with it, man, they can cook. So
and this is one of those types of matches that you can do this with because there's so much already history.
Oh yeah,
there between those two, you don't need to build. Yeah. And they've already been building it on the sideline.
Yeah, man. I mean, they've been building for almost over a year with this back and forth to them. So yeah, I'm with you. That could be good, man. So if you're new to watching this, if you found us on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, be sure to like, subscribe to our new YouTube channel. As we say, like every week, we're next week we're gonna have an announcement, man. That's probably gonna change professional wrestling forever. So just don't forget about that, like we do every week. And so, guys, thanks for joining us, and we will see you down the road.